From federal to state to municipalities, at every turn, Americans are filling the coffers of their government with their hard-earned money. Ironically, America was founded in protest to the levying of taxes at the hands of King George III. The taxes imposed were the Sugar Act of 1764, the Stamp Act of 1765, the Townshend Acts of 1767, the Tea Act of 1773. These were to ease the financial burden which Great Britain had suffered in the 7 Years' War. The taxes were also a means to further subjugating the American colony. But the king's heavy hand forced a revolution. After America found independence, taxes were mostly collected at the state level and tariffs at the federal level until the 16th Amendment from Congress in 1909. The government collects trillions in taxes each year, while record more Americans are becoming homeless. And yet, the people must continue to truthfully declare their earnings and pay their taxes every year, at the risk of audits, fines, and imprisonment. Meanwhile, the same government setting the expectation continues to receive an unacceptable qualified opinion whenever audited. This takes us back to when the prophet Samuel addressed the Israelites at their request for a king. Samuel said, "This is what the king who will reign over you will claim as his rights. He will take the best of your fields and vineyards and olive groves and give them to his attendants. He will take 1/10 of your grain and of your vintage and give." This is what kings have typically done throughout history, and in recent times, many of our politicians who privately see themselves as royalties than servants of the people. This is not a condemnation on taxes, as Jesus and Paul taught us to comply with governing authorities. Taxation is a good thing and can lead to a stronger society. The concern is when a government becomes a beast and casts aside transparency to become elusive and grossly corrupt. The love for money is the root of all evil.